So this is probably like my 4th or 5th try on making a review for My Hero Academia, and I just simply have been trying to think of what I'm really going to say, and I just got done right now making a video just thanking Horikoshi, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below. I did a reaction to this episode, I'll leave that in the description below. Again, I just want to say Arigato Horikoshi for Boku no Hero Academia. Fantastic. Fantastic. The arts in this episode, amazing. The animation, amazing. The music was spot on. So, where to begin? I think I'll just start from the very beginning of this episode. So, we got All Might there smashing All For One's head in, and All For One just laughing it off like it was just a slap to the face. That's it. And it was a slap to the face to All Might that he was just laughing it off. And then he has the nerve to actually badmouth All Might's mentor and tell him how horrible a death she suffered, and that was hard to see. And then, of course, it was really awesome, the fights. We get to the part where All Might is basically the only stance between him and the death of this girl that's in the background. And she's pleading help. You know, she's pleading don't give up. You know, that she will really die if he doesn't stand there and protect this girl. So All For One blows in one more punch and he blocks it. But unfortunately, that was basically a large portion of his power. He couldn't even hold his form anymore, and it was revealed to the entire public that All Might is a skeleton. When I'm a manga reader, so I know that this was going to happen for a long time. When I read this in the manga, I had no words. I honestly thought All Might was going to die here. And I am certain that everyone who watched this episode was going to die, probably thought he was going to die here. And even though I knew what was coming up next, I knew he wasn't going to die because I'm a manga reader. I just got myself swept up by the emotions of the show, and you can see in my reaction that I just was swept up by the emotion of the scenes, and I honestly felt like he was gonna die. They obviously really put effort into this, into making it feel like this is the end of All Might. And it really dived deep into All Might. All Might finally is standing there, and he gives that speech, symbol of peace. You can't take away a piece of my heart. I am the symbol of peace. I can't remember, just because I'm hyped up, I can't remember exactly what I said, even though I'm a manga reader, even though I've seen it like 4 or 5 times already. It's just so amazing to me that, the story is just amazing. And then, All For One lets us know that Nana Shimura is in fact the grandson of Tomura Shimura, also known as Shigaraki. The emotion, look, I've read the manga, okay? That was absolutely hard to see in the manga alone. Okay, and I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was going to be great and mind-blowing. I just didn't think of how I was going to feel when I was watching this with the voice actors. And you know what? Japanese, perfect. But the English dub was fantastic too. I swear, if you have not seen the English dub, go check out, at least for this episode. Because that moment when All Might finds out that Shigaraki is his master's grandson, just the sound of his voice and that squeak that the actor gave both in the Japanese and the English, just it. I've never been this close to crying in a manga, but man, that got to me. That got to me harder than I was speechless through that entire part of the episode. I was speechless through that entire part of the episode, guys. It just got to me hard. It really, really did. All Might is thinking about his past. All Might is thinking about that little flame left inside of him. And All for One calls him out on it. He knows that he's losing power. And not only that, he tells him straight up that he knows that he gave his powers to Midoriya. He knows how weak this guy is. And he's not kidding. He's gonna kill him. He's just gonna kill him. I can't even speak right now. He just knows that he's the one that has to discipline Midoriya for what he's done. He knows he cannot die. He knows he cannot die. So All for One rushes in with all of his power. And God, you can just hear it. All of the voice actors, doesn't matter how small of a role they played in this episode, every single voice was spot on. All of them yelling, All Might, All Might. Basically hearing the call. That one scene of All Might standing there with the call all around him. Them yelling for their number one hero to protect them, to save them. He does it. He punches All for One. And at first it doesn't work, but then he takes the power in his left arm, switches to his right, and punches him again. And when you think that that's gonna work, it doesn't. All for One just laughs it off again and says, "Was that all you got? Was that all you got?" And All Might stands up to the call and says, "That's because I didn't put my back into it." And then that sponge, he puts his back into it. Slams All for One with the final blow. The United States of Smash! But that is the last, and this is what you guys have to understand. That is the last time he will be able to stand. He didn't die in this episode, but that's the last he's going to be able to stand. And that might even be harder for him to be crippled like he is and watch the world crumble away. He's going to watch the world lose their symbol of peace. He's already lost the symbol of peace. He's won the day. He's won against All for One. But the world has lost its symbol of peace. He's lost his power. And now he has to watch the world lose their symbol. It's just, it would actually be a courtesy if he died. It's going to be even harder for him to walk it off. the fact that he can't save somebody. And I'm a manga reader, no spoilers, and we don't even get this in the manga right now, okay? But you just got the feeling, I got the feeling, that there's going to be this one moment where All Might probably has a chance to save someone important to him. I don't know if it's going to be Midoriya, maybe it's going to be his master, not his master, Gran Torino. I don't know who it's going to be, but there is going to be this moment where he cannot save somebody, and he wishes that he was there to save somebody, and he just cannot be anymore. It's going to hurt his pride. It's going to be tough. But him just standing there, and buffed up again, with his fist in the air, his last victory. Storytelling, perfection. Storytelling, perfection. I cannot thank Horikoshi enough. I cannot thank Studio Bones enough. I cannot thank the actors, both the Japanese and English dub, enough for what they put into this episode. I'm a little bit sad that, look, there's going to be some really good moments in the rest of the series, definitely. But I'm a little bit sad at the fact that this really seems to be the last chance we're going to see All Might really be All Might. This is kind of sad to me. I'm a little sad at that. This is the last time we're going to see something like this, not only in the anime but in the manga. This is nuts. And what's going to be worse, there's going to be this moment, I know, it's not in the manga, there's no spoiler for the manga, you just know from this episode that there's going to be a moment where he can't save someone. And if he tries, he might end up dead because he's a normal person now. All I can say is that I am looking forward to know more about All Might, not only from his past, but to see how his character evolves as the series goes on. And I guess this could be a spoiler, but I'm gonna say it anyway. In the manga right now, there's not a lot of All Might. Yes, All Might shows up every now and again, helps Midoriya with his teachings, but we really don't have an All Might story right now. Right now, we really have an Endeavor story in the manga right now, which is, I think it's alright, but I am so looking forward to another All Might storyline, where we get to see All Might change as a character, progress as a character. Hopefully he doesn't die, but I really think if there's someone in danger and he tries to save him, that he will die. I'm out. I can't even do my outro. I'm out. Bye.